Hello to you all, my beautiful subscribers. How are you doing? Welcome to my channel once again. And on my channel today, I will be showing us how to make Nigerian fish roll. And for this recipe, we'll be using our mackerel fish, as you can see in the video. I added my spice, onions, and I cover it to boil. While our mackerel fish is boiling, we move on to our dry ingredients, which are the flour, sugar, milk, and baking soda. So I will be mixing all this up properly to make sure it is thoroughly mixed. While I'm sure that it's thoroughly mixed, I will transfer it into my blender because that is what we'll be using to mix everything together, including our wet ingredients. I added it to my blender, mix it up a bit, make sure it is well blended up. So now I'm going to add my baking butter. After adding my baking butter, I will add my egg. I use one egg for this recipe and I added a little bit of water. So I will blend it up a bit, and after blending it up a bit, I'm going to add the good amount of water I'm going to use in mixing this ingredient up. So after adding the water, I'm going to blend it up till it is thoroughly soft. You know, making a batter, the aim is to make it soft. As you can see, while I finish blending my batter, I'll set it aside and move on to the fish. The fish is cooked already. I'll make sure I remove all the bones. I'm going to debone the fish. So after deboning the fish, you make sure after deboning the fish, I'll set it aside and move on to our next ingredient, which is the pepper and the onions. We are going to dice our pepper. I use Scotch bonnet pepper for this recipe. I diced my pepper as well as my onions. So after dicing the Scotch bonnet pepper and the onion, then we'll move to our next ingredient, which is frying of the fish and our pepper. You'll be using a little amount of vegetable oil for this recipe. When your vegetable oil is warmed a bit, you add your pepper and your onion. When you see that your pepper and onions are frying, then you add your deboned fish. After adding the deboned fish, we are going to add another set of spice. I added curry, thyme, a pinch of cinnamon, as well as salt, a pinch of salt as well. So we are going to mix everything together and make sure everything are thoroughly mixed till it's turned a bit brown. We want everything to be thoroughly mixed together. So after frying our deboned fish, then we will move on to our next thing, which is our batter. So now it's time for us to divide our batter into 6, because this is where the main thing is. So I divided this batter into 6. So after dividing it into 6, now it's time for me to roll my dough. So it's time for me to roll my dough. This is me rolling my dough, as you can see. After rolling the dough, the next thing is for me to add my fish ingredient. As you can see, it's for me to add my sweet, yummy fish spices ingredients. After adding all this, then it's time for me to roll up the dough. So this is how I'm going to do all the batter till So after rolling up all the batter, then the next thing is for us to fry our fish roll. So it's time to fry our fish roll. After putting your oil on fire, make sure the oil is not too hot, because if it is too hot, your this thing will get brown immediately and it won't be done inside. So make sure your oil is not too hot, and make sure the your stove or gas is not too high, so that your dough will be very well done and cooked inside. So this is it, frying our fish roll. You keep turning it so that it does not get burnt, and once it turns brown a bit, then your fish roll is ready. This is how I'm going to fry all the fish roll, and it's done. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you learn and enjoy watching this video. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so you get to see my next video when I post. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Bye.